Ladies and gentlemen, what happened to Brandon Boston? Now, that's a question that many basketball fans have in their minds ever since he graduated from Sierra Canyon. What truly happened to one of the best scorers in recent high school basketball memory, Brandon Boston Jr.? Well, today, I have the answers to all of your questions regarding BJ Boston. Brandon Elliott BJ Boston Jr. was born on November 28, 2001 in Norcross, Georgia, to parents Brandon Boston Sr. and Elisa Boston. And by the way, Brandon also has 3 sisters, like his sisters Deja, Asia, and Brandy. Brandon's basketball career began when he attended Norcross High School, located in Norcross, Georgia, where BJ would spend his first 3 years of high school, when BJ would average 18.4 points, 5.4 rebounds, 1.9 steals as a junior in high school. And Brandon would also earn a 2018-19 Max Preps Boys Basketball Junior All-American Team Honorable Mention distinction while leading Norcross to a 22-9 record, while also helping Norcross make the state semifinals as a junior. And by the way, BJ and Norcross would sadly lose against a McEwen team that was led by Sharif Cooper and Isaac Okoro, who eventually won the state championship. After that, BJ would dominate the Nike EYBL to prove a point that he is one of the best high school hoopers in the country, as Brandon would average 22.8 points, 8.1 rebounds, 3.2 assists, and 1.9 steals per game in the Nike EYBL. And his performances against the best high schoolers in the country would actually make Division I colleges and scouts alike to pursue him and place him in the top of their recruiting priorities. And BJ would carry this newfound attention and momentum to his senior high school season, where BJ would transfer to Sierra Canyon while also making news outlet headlines because Brandon would team up with some of the best high school hoopers in the country, like Zaire Williams, Zaire Wade, Terran Frank, Bronny James, and Amari Bailey, just to name a few. And BJ would quickly become one of the best players on Sierra Canyon, as he would average 19.7 points and 7 rebounds a game, helping Sierra Canyon to a record of 30-4 and a ranking as the second best high school team in the country. BJ was named the California Male Athlete of the Year and the California Basketball Player of the Year by USA Today. Then, he was a first-team Naismith All-American, a second-team Sports Illustrated All-American, a Slam Magazine All-American, California Mr. Basketball, and the Gold Coast League MVP. Man, there's just way too much achievements to name for this guy. So, y'all can get a sense of how good BJ was in high school. And of course, BJ was selected to the McDonald's All-American Game, the Allen Iverson Roundball Classic, and the Jordan Brand Classic. So this dude was literally invited everywhere. And of course, BJ would end his high school basketball career as a pure 5-star recruit in all recruiting sites like ESPN, 24/7 Sports, and Rivals.com. And BJ would receive notable Division I offers from Kentucky, Alabama, Auburn, Duke, Kansas, UNC, and UCLA, just to name a few. So I wasn't joking when I said that this man was wanted in all capital letters by Division I colleges. And obviously, he had to pick between the Blue Trio, aka Kentucky, Duke, or UNC. And Brandon decided to go play college basketball for Kentucky. In his college debut on November 25, 2020, Brandon would post 15 points and 7 rebounds in a victory over Morehead State. Then, BJ would go on to have great performances throughout the season, like when he scored 21 points against South Carolina, scoring 17 points against Auburn, scoring 18 points against LSU in Georgia, then scoring a 20-point double-double against Richmond. But even though BJ had some amazing performances, he still had his fair share of problems, mainly concerning the problem of inconsistency, where BJ at times was scoring 20 a night, then he would score less than double digits the very next night, and BJ would sometimes even go completely scoreless in games. And this particular pattern is shown in his averages of 11.5 points and 4.5 rebounds per game, even though he was doing really well in college. But this inconsistency made his draft stock fall down from a lottery pick because NBA scouts seek out scoring consistency and consistency overall in their rookies and upcoming prospects. Then, BJ would sign with Clutch Sports, the same sports agency as LeBron prior to the draft. But sadly, tragedy struck on April 22, 2021, where BJ would have a workout with a fellow Clutch Sports athlete, Terrence Clark. And after the workout concluded, the two would drive out of the gym, as Terrence was driving first with BJ trailing right behind him. And soon after, Terrence Clark passed away from a terrible car accident that would leave the basketball world in mourning. And this heavily affected BJ because he was so close to Terrence ever since they were still in high school, dominating the game and the scene in their own unique way, whether it is when they're playing together or against each other. And to Brandon and to Terrence's family, I am so sorry for your loss. I can only imagine the amount of pain you all have went through. You all have my sincere condolences. I remember when I heard the news about Terrence, it brought tears to my eyes, and I couldn't stop crying for a week straight because I've been a fan of him ever since his days in high school, and all I wanted to happen is to see him achieve his NBA dream. And if I had the power to prevent the accident from happening, I would. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all have a moment of silence to honor Terrence Clark. The experience of losing a close friend would make anyone want to step away from the game of basketball altogether. But Brandon still played through his dear friend's passing, as BJ played his absolute heart out in the Clutch Sports Pro Showcase to impress NBA teams, while his dear close friend, Terrence Clark, was honored with his jersey on a chair. Then, Brandon was selected in the second round of the 2021 NBA Draft with the 51st overall pick by the Memphis Grizzlies. Then, his rights was traded to the Los Angeles Clippers via the New Orleans Pelicans. Then, he was assigned to their G League affiliate, the Agua Caliente Clippers, for their G League season opener, where BJ would average 6.7 points for the Clippers in his rookie season. But BJ spent some of his rookie season in the G League for their affiliate, the Agua Caliente Clippers, as BJ would average 21.5 points, 5 rebounds, 2.5 assists, shooting 50% from downtown. And BJ is now still mixing his time between the G League and the Clippers, as BJ would average 28 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists a game for the Ontario Clippers. BJ, in my opinion, just needs an opportunity to display his skills because he clearly has the talent, because the dude once scored 27 points against the Boston Celtics. So practically, the main issue for BJ is the lack of minutes and opportunity. And I can't really blame the Clips because their team is pretty stacked in terms of forwards. And all that BJ needs is a new team to play for and a new scenery. I mean, come on, Indiana, make the dang move, since the majority of your team is G-Leaguers and former G-Leaguers. And when you do that, please give this man some minutes. I mean 6-man to 8-man minutes. Technically, just make the man play. Then, when he's good, eventually make him start. I mean, come on. If you have O'Shea Brissett, who literally just played for Fort Wayne a couple years back, why can't Brandon start also? So, good luck in your G League season and respective seasons, Brandon, and may God bless you and your family. So, I hope you ladies and gentlemen enjoyed today's video about Brandon Boston Jr. And make sure to hit the like button and make it turn blue to show me that you enjoyed today's video. And hit that amazing red subscribe button to join this amazing, growing basketball family, as there are new basketball videos that are posted on this very channel every single Friday, and I do not want y'all to miss it. So do a favor for me and click the notification bell. God bless, stay safe, and enjoy your weekend with your family while watching basketball wherever you are, and I shall see you all next week. Take it easy. Goodbye.